6. Going dark.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to some more SPT. It is me, Zeus, bringing you guys, unfortunately, not what I had promised. For everybody who doesn't care and just is here for the gameplay or whatnot, I'll leave a timestamp at the bottom. And for everybody who's wondering what I'm talking about, well, I'll explain. Basically, I wanted to restart with the Realism mod, as in, like, be able to do all the quests and stuff like that again, and I did, like, 3 raids, and it was kind of boring. It was pretty exceptionally boring. So I decided that I'm going to stick to this main account here, and I just cranked all of the modifiers up. Now, I did a couple of test runs to kind of check some stuff out, and, well, I went into the parking garage on, well, the map that we're going to be going to today, which is Reserve, and I didn't have a respirator, which turns out you need. Well, that's kind of funny. I rebuilt my my SA-58. I was trying to think what other weapons I could use, because there's a whole bunch of ballistics changes. Like, MOAs are really small now, but I'll get into that in the raid. But anyhow, yeah, you're supposed to bring a respirator, and I got, like, gas inhalation or something, and it was, like, permanent. Like, I don't know how to get rid of it. I was checking all the injectors. I was checking, like, all the meds that I know of. Nothing gets rid of it. So I just kind of turned that, like, the hazard zones off, but otherwise everything is still, you know, the med changes are still in effect. And speaking of the med changes, you guys are going to notice I've got my, you know, I've got Propital, and I've got open quotes, Propital. These are basically just their counterparts. I was trying to think of how to word that, but yeah, I couldn't think of the word counterparts. But then there's this one down here, which is a totally new one, which is actually a P22, because as you can see here, minus 60% damage, like a 60% damage decrease. So, like, I basically get 60% tankier for 5 minutes. The trade-off is that after it wears off, I am also squishier for 5 minutes, so it kind of wears out. I've kind of learned what all the meds do, so, no, that's not right, sorry. So, bandages, obviously, they heal your light bleeds. K-Lock, obviously, your heavy bleeds. Splints are kind of useless, especially when, like, Grizzlies are in the game, because, well, it only takes 4. So, this is basically what a old Alu Splint was. Anyhow, we're going to just go ahead and hop into a raid. And, yeah, again, I'm sorry to anybody who wanted to see the, you know, start from scratch series, but I wasn't enjoying it. You can kind of hear in my voice, like, I edited it, so I'm actually kind of panicking right now because it is Sunday, so I may be releasing videos kind of late this week, but, yeah, it is literally Sunday at 3 o'clock, so I need to get this recorded and edited and uploaded. Hopefully it will upload by tomorrow, so, yeah, I will see you guys in the raid. Alrighty. Well, what's kind of nice about this, though, for everybody who didn't stick around, I've gotten a little more experienced with the med system, like the reworked meds and all that stuff, so I'll feel, it'll seem a lot more comfortable. A lot less exploratory than it initially was, because, yeah, I had absolutely no idea what was going on with all the med reworks and all that stuff, so. Do I chase it, or do I count on them coming to the bunker? I think I count on them coming to the bunker. I'm kind of out in the open. Feels like a bad spot to get caught in. Anyway, something I wanted to kind of mention here is that I'm still trying to get to 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Now, I remember, it's kind of funny. I started this year off, I was saying that in, like, every single video. I was like, hey guys, trying to get to 2,000 subs by the end of the year. I'd appreciate a sub. And then for some reason, I just, like, cold turkey dead stopped. Like, I just didn't say it again. I don't want to be that one YouTuber that always brings up my analytics. Oh, it says that 65% of you guys aren't subscribed. And it's like, okay, then do better, kind of thing. That's how I always refer to that. You know, it's like, well, like, I shouldn't have to sit here and, like, beg you guys to subscribe. However, I will ask, if you aren't subscribed and you do enjoy the content, I'd appreciate it a ton. Yeah, it's kind of, I don't want to really drag out on that, because, well, I don't want to sit here and be exactly that guy. I just noticed that every time I do mention, like, the word subscribe, like, if I'm like, hey, you know, if you guys haven't, I get a little tiny, bump in my my subscriber count. So I think we're at, what, like 1,400 or something like that. We're a little we're kind of close to the halfway point. So, yeah, if you've been thinking about it, or if you aren't sure if you are or are not, I would appreciate it a ton. And also something I'm going to be doing, because I was trying to think of how I could, like, stuff as many pop culture references into these videos as I possibly can. I will be taking subscribers, like people who leave comments and stuff like that. If you're subscribed, leave a comment, because I don't know how to check like every single subscriber I have. But I'm going to be putting you guys as PMCs. You guys are going to be dog tags, as well as like a whole bunch of other like references. For example, the guy who just James Porter, that is Smoke from Rainbow Six Siege. It's like I have a whole bunch of little Easter eggs, little nods to games I've played in the past. Not on the channel, but just like my favorite games of all time. I got Corvo Atano from the Dishonored series, which, by the way, if you guys have not played the Dishonored series, do yourself a favor and go hit the whole series up. Alright, a lot of people give like Dishonored 2 a bad rap. It was actually not as bad as we think. Death of the Outsider was not the best. And I don't know, was Death of the Outsider like its own game, or was that like a DLC, like a glorified DLC? Because I genuinely don't know. It was marketed like a whole new game, but it was released with Dishonored 2, so I was kind of confused by that. If anybody knows about that, do let me know. But yeah, just kind of an idea that I had. Just idea factory that I had. Because I'm trying to think of like ways to really, what's the word? I don't want to say like innovate and sound like a douche, but like innovate the channel, you know, kind of keep in contact with you guys. I don't really know how I'm like trying to say, but like keep us close knit. You know, I don't really know how to. I don't know how to say what I'm saying. You guys get me. You guys know what I'm saying. You really want to do this right now? Some people's kids, man. They'll just never learn. I was a player scav, too. That's why he just, like, beelined right for me. So anyway, they didn't come to the bunker. And normally the bunker, by the way, if you, Oh, I hear you up there. Okay. One and only. Oh, he's right here.
Are you fucking insane? What the hell is this?
Yeah, I'm stomping a boat. What are the chances of that? Mark Chander. This is a mute from Siege as well. How funny is that? 2 Siege references back to back. And that is valuable ammo. What's tragic, though, is that I know that it's bad because there's this really cool thing that they added. So let me go ahead and unload the, Pog. So anyway, if you actually inspect it, you guys can see, like, I don't know if this is part of the Realism mod or if it's part of the, like 14 point whatever update, TARKOV proper is on, but yeah, it'll actually, like, show you the, stats of the bullets, which is pretty sick. Now, obviously, 45 is pretty bad, but, just in this update, I hope. I don't want it to be bad forever. That was not at me, but I'm gonna go get to the roof and see if I can intervene. Ooh. That was really close. I was trying to vault up on this, and I thought for a second I had accidentally just jumped to my death. That was close. Anyway, let's go down and loot these guys, huh? You guys are also going to notice a lot of my attachments are super different from what you remember, because I always have my goofy nicknames that I always give the guns. Yeah, these are very different now, because I guess they kind of reworked the attachments and recoil system with the Realism mod. Money's not really a problem for me, so I just kind of fully rebuilt the weapons, which is kind of cool. Like, I wouldn't be able to do that in the I guess I would. Like in the starting from scratch series, I would be able to do it, but it would just... It'd be kind of a later game kind of deal. I'm trying to think of how I word that. If I never build them wrong in the first place, then I don't have to rebuild them, if that makes any kind of sense. Craig Gent... No way, dude! That's Blackbeard, by the way, from Rainbow Six Siege. What are the odds of that? Carry the one. Way low. I just saw it hit the tank. That's so weird to see, like, actual, like, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi impact. Yeah, I definitely, I should have carried a 3 right there. I was not leading my shots nearly enough. Wow. I just noticed how... That guy just got absolutely smoked while I was noticing something I hadn't noticed before. That's tough. Leaning is really snappy. And then I remembered, oh yeah, there's that, like, comfort mechanic, or whatever that they added, where, your gear is more comfortable. I don't know if it increases, like, your movement speed, or if it doesn't decrease your movement speed a little bit. Like, you know what I mean? Where, different gear will actually negatively impact your movement speed. I don't know if they made it so that, like, if it's comfortable to Artyom. If it doesn't, you know what I mean? Like, if it's comfy, it doesn't reduce it instead, or if it, like, reduces the amount that it's reduced by. I don't know. I don't know. I can't remember. Did I just quit while I'm ahead, guys? Did I just quit while I'm ahead? That bedroll just, like, freaked me out a little bit. I don't know if you guys, like, could feel my stun to silence, but I was like, there's no way an AI ditched a backpack, right? Because that's, like, an actual strat to, like, have all your gear, and in order to get your maximum movement speed, you just toss your backpack. So that would have been freaky if, like, as in, like, freaky realistic. Like, that's crazy. Fortunately, it would appear that it was not an AI's doing, but a bedroll. Part of me really just wants to quit while I'm ahead, but the other part of me knows that makes for a boring video, so... I think I'm just gonna make my way up here and see if I can't do, like, some long-range sniping at some people. Aspirin, the boy. So those of you who don't know who Aspirin is, he is one of the doctors from a duty station in Stalker. He's the duty's doctor, basically. Yeah, duty faction. In Stalker Gamma, at least, that is. In the official games, I'm not really sure. Never actually played the official Stalker games. I'd like to, though, at some point, because, I mean, from what I've heard, they're really fun. Like, they're good games, but, a little dated. You know, I've seen some gameplay. They look kinda, you know, they definitely look their age. How funny is that I've gotten, like, the whole Rainbow Six Siege squad just wiped out, though? I'm sorry, I keep thinking back on that. I'm trying to think who else. I have Eliza Cohen, which is, Twitch, or excuse me, which is, Ash. I have Emma Pichon, which is my girl Twitch. Beyond that, I can't remember. Oh, Seamus Cowden. Put Sledge in here. I've been killed looting that crate once before. There's like a weapons crate. I actually didn't realize you could jump onto the roof of that. But yeah, it's like right there. Somebody was just sitting watching it from up here. I assume trying to get shooter-borns, but they killed the scab instead, which, I mean... Tarkov 101, man. You don't go where there's just like a stack of bodies. You know somebody's just sitting there watching it. Oh, now I've got to go loot that guy. That was stupid of me. Alright. You know what's going to be crazy is I'm going to get down there and it's going to be Eliza Cohen. Eliza Cohen's Ash, by the way. I don't know if I ever clarified that. That was my mistake. I was going to put, like, IQ and all of them, but I don't remember their names offhand, so I'm going... what would happen is I'd kill them, and I'd be like, who the hell is this? Like, I don't know this character. I see. The Black Knight typical experience. The standard Black Knight experience. 18 PMCs, 4 scavs, and 25 player scavs, all just stuffed in there trying to get control of it. Whatever he was taking shots at is still up over here. Got absolutely chewed up. That guy just absolutely got his helmet ventilated. This is a poor chap. There's some scaff. Hudson. Call of Duty Black Ops. Sorry, I'm just kind of like nerding out. I'm looking at all my own references here. I'm like, oh, I know where that's from. It's like, yeah, no shit, dude. Now, the irony of me coming out here to loot this guy to get sniped would be palpable. Oh my god, worth it. Train's not even close to here. I'm going back. And this time I mean it. We're done. We're out of here. Sorry if this video seems kind of rushed together and if I don't have like a lot to talk about. It feels rushed together because it was. I had other videos. I explained this to the people who wanted to stick around early, but I figured I'd put it at the end. Anybody who's still around for the gameplay is, you know, still here because they want to see if I get out. Yeah, I had a previous stuff recorded and the raids were boring. They were super boring because I wanted to start again. And, yeah. So, I hope you guys enjoy, though, like, this still being, even though I'm, like, kitted to the nines, I hope it's still, like, an enjoyable experience. Unfortunately, we didn't get to experience any of the med changes, but, hopefully next time. Oh, Beard, I didn't even realize. The other, another... what's it called? Trader from Stalker. Well, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. You guys take it easy, and peace out.